I'm currently teaching a 5 rhythm series called To the River. A river has a beginning, a middle, and an end, but it's always flowing, always moving, never the same water twice. The idea of this To the River theme is that there's a journey we can take, right? It's about stepping into the river of practice and trusting that if we keep showing up for our practice with integrity, it will take us everywhere that we need to go. And it's also about trusting the current of life force and committing to letting go of whatever it is that we do that stops life force from flowing in us. You know, all these stories we tell, all this ego activity that we attach to, all this tightening, this armoring, this defense, right? These energetic boundaries we create, all of this stops up our life force, right? And so when we talk about stepping into the river of practice, what we're talking about is softening into this body and into this moment and into this coursing flow of sensations as they shift and change and move through us and through all that's around us. And this week we will focus on the idea of intention. So last week we worked out a lot on rooting ourselves in mindfulness and in flowing. And the idea is once we have that ground in mindfulness, right? Once we're able to be here in this present moment and in this body, we can then shift from this rhythm of flowing into this rhythm of staccato, which is the rhythm of action, communication, our activity in this world, right? And so once we've established our ground and rooted ourselves in mindfulness, we can shift into action, into activity in a way that has integrity. And so when I'm talking about intention, what I mean is what conscious or unconscious intention am I serving in my words and actions? For many of us, myself included, a lot of the time our intention is to serve a story that has us as a separate self, right? That's all that production of an ego, all that tightening, all the stories we tell that everyone else, and that make us the main character, right? But even in smaller ways that make us somehow separate from the flow of existence, from, this impermanent, shifting, wild reality that is ours. And when we're thinking about what's my intention as I step into practice, or as I step into a partnership, or as I step in to teach, what intention am I serving? What am I showing up with? Is going to have that's really going to determine to a large extent what impact I'm going to have, what the result is going to be. And so that's our contemplation this week as we step into the river class and really consider this transition from flowing into staccato and all the power that it can have.